Life is a box of chocolates, Forrest. You never know what you're gonna get.
It's a new week, a new game in Excel. Today we're exploring my new life sim game, X Simulator. This Excel game is based on 4 key pillars. The first is building skills. We've got 6 different skills for you to nurture. The second is building a career. We've got 10 different career pathways. The third is building relationships and families. There's unlimited possibilities here for whatever your heart desires. You've got marriage, you've got children, you've got the works. The last is building your real estate empire. You can rent, you can buy, and you can sell property. That sounds exciting, right? Enough dilly-dally. Let's play, shall we? I'm gonna pause here to stop and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe to this video so that I can keep making games like this. And here we are in X Simulator. We're gonna play this on the hard game because we are no slouches, and we are gonna change our name back to obviously Pear. Let's begin our life. Here we are in the main game mode. As you can see, we've got our character information in the top left, we've got our weekly routine that we need to set, we've got our job performance in the bottom left, we've got all our character skills, our character needs, our focus for the year, our financial budgets, where we're living, and all the other financial information we could possibly ever want. First things first, let's go find ourselves a job. Obviously, we have no current skills, so some of the jobs are not available to us to start with. But what we're gonna do is look for all the jobs that have zeros in all the skill requirements. So we can be in the culinary career as a dish scrubber, we can join the military, we can work in construction, or we can work in service. Now what I want to do is choose a less time sensitive career. So we're looking at either the culinary or the service world. And I think what I'm going to do is join the service world. That means I'm going to be looking to be a table cleaner, and I'm going to apply for that job, and bam, I've got it. I'm earning 25 grand a year, working 8 hours a day. Perfect. Now what that means secondly is we've got to find a place to live. Obviously we're not earning too much money there. We know we have to pay taxes. We know a cost of living that we need to work out. So we've got about 15 grand to play with. What can we afford? Looking at all the apartment and housing options, it's really just that 1-bedroom apartment that we can afford to rent. So let's apply to rent there. Boom, we've got ourselves a place to live. Fantastic. Now this is the important part. How are we going to split up our week, our routine, so that we can maximize our career potential? So what we need to do is we need to have at least 6 to 10 hours of sleep. We need to get our recreation balance right, our skill and studying balance right, how much we're going to socialize, and how much extra work we're going to do. Why this is important is it changes how our job performance is going to be based on, how well rested we are, how happy we are. So we need to get those numbers correct. So what we're going to focus on from a social perspective is we are going to look towards meeting someone new, and for our skill targets, we know that we need to either target charisma or hardiness. So this year, we're going to choose charisma. Shall we progress? It's an awesome year, so our job performance has impressed the bosses with extra boost to help our chances of promotion. So that's fantastic. We met Grace this year, which is good. We've got a new relationship to work with, and unfortunately our rent has increased. So that will happen every single year. That's the incentive to get yourself a house. So we've only managed to save 3 grand last year, and we're going to save even less this year. So if we check out our relationships, we know we've met Grace. Let's work on our relationship with Grace so we can change this to, instead of meeting someone new, let's build on that relationship. Looking at our career, we're meeting our job performance requirements, we're meeting our charisma and speech requirements, but we're not there for hardiness. Let's work on hardiness this year. Or another good year for our performance. What we're going to do here is ask for promotion because we're doing so well, and we've been promoted to shelf stocker, which is great, which means we're actually going to start saving some real money here. Again, let's focus on hardiness this year and keep working on our relationship with Grace. It's not a good year for our performance, but now Grace and I are friends, which is great. Again, our rent increases. As you can see, we're saving less money next year. Let's change our focus to be charisma and speech, and let's progress that a year. Again, not a great year for job performance, but now Grace and I are best friends, which is fantastic news. Again, our rent has increased, so saving slightly less. But let's ask for promotion and let's see how much our income changes in the year. We're now a fry cook. We're now earning 55 grand a year. We're going to save a whopping 23 grand. So that's pretty awesome there. Let's keep working on charisma and speech and move another year in the future. A good year for performance. Let's change that to be handiness for the year. Progress 1 year. Not a great year for job performance, but now Grace and I are dating, so you'll see that our relationship status, I'm now in a proper relationship. Let's ask for a promotion. We're now now a fast food cashier earning 70 grand a year, I think we should look for a house. Let's try to buy one of our own. We've got 77 grand in the bank. Is that going to be enough for a mortgage? It is only for a 1-bedroom apartment, but you know what? It's a good place to start. So we're going to apply to buy that. Our mortgage application was successful, and there we are. A fantastic start to our life. We're only 24 years old. We're dating. Our career's going pretty well. We've owned a 1-bedroom apartment. We've got a net worth of about 80 grand. 20 grand in the bank. Life is looking swell. So I might end it there and you can play for yourself. Just want to check out all the macros here are unlocked. So if you're interested in how this game operates, you can go through all the different modules we've got here. Hopefully it's all separated by all the key pillars I talked about before, but you can see just how this game has been made. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.